Okay, dear friends of Wild Hunters, and with Ulrich on our second day of hunting here. Our target this morning is the impala. I call it impala. So it will not be an easy task. Huh?
No, it won't be.
Everything is dry. When you walk, you make a lot of
noise, and the wind is not good today. It keeps turning. It's not one direction. So we're gonna find them in all the thick stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, we are brave enough to do it. Huh? We will try to do the best. Ulrich is there, dead. He's dead. This was a nice shot. Avevo il sole in faccia, completamente in pieno red dot, però l'ho vista appena un attimo, ci ho provato e ho visto una fiammata bianca, era il pelo, e quindi l'ho presa, è andata bene.
Very good.
She was moving fast, you know.
Yes.
And I had the sun completely inside the red dot, so I did.
But it's interesting. Look at all the blood.
Yeah.
But this whole way, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Always,
Nothing.
almost nothing. But anyway, I give it a try because he stopped just half a second before entering the bush. So I give it a try. It was.
Oh, but good job.
I think 60, 70 meters, something like that. And
good job. Red dot's not too bad.
no, not too bad. we zeroed the red dot.
Yeah, 100. So.
I'm very happy for this Sightmark red dot. The first shot just on the shoulder on the moving animal. So I'm very satisfied. Sono molto contento per questo red dot Sightmark, perché aver preso un animale in movimento che stava rientrando nel bosco, nella boscaglia, non è stato semplice. Avevo il sole completamente dentro e quindi il red dot era molto grosso, però niente, ho preso il tempo, mi sono sentito sicuro e ho tirato, è andata benissimo, ma sono veramente contento. Ok, Ulrich. Last, at the last chance, we did it.
Yes, like you can see by my face and my head, we were walking the whole day. The wind was not good, it was turning the whole time. We were actually following blue wildebeest, and then she just stepped out. We were struggling with them the whole day, so we'd rather take a chance on them.
Yeah.
We can find the wildebeest tomorrow. But one down, we have 3 more to go.
Yeah. I was very, very happy on the test of this red dot. Even if I have the sun completely inside, because the sun is down now, but I was able to see exactly the animal and then to see the red dot, so I placed my shot the best I can.
Well, it's perfect.
And
it's
so
perfect.
the 30-30 and has done its job, even if it's a small animal, but anyway, it's a very good test for now, so let's continue it here with my buddy Ulrich. Thank you. See you tomorrow morning. Dear Wild Hunter friends, the braai is just starting, but I want to make some conclusion of this second day of hunting. It was a very nice day for me because I have learned a lot of things with these new products. I really appreciated the weight, the low weight, the little weight of the Pedersoli Droptine, and the fact that is very ergonomic, and this is something that I have already tested in Italy, but on a quiet running animal I did a great shot on that impala, so I'm very happy for the ergonomy of this rifle. During the morning we were not lucky enough because we have very bad winds, swirling every second. So we stocked and we made great actions on some wildebeest, but at the last minute something went wrong for three times. And also with Impala we didn't have enough buena suerte, good luck. But anyway, I have learned a lot of things. I could appreciate the Contessa detachable mount. They are fantastic. I was able to change my configuration, switching between the scope and the red dot in very few seconds, accordingly on the situations of hunting that varied a lot during the day. So I really appreciated this, and I have never missed the zeroing, the great shot I have done with the Impala. It's a proof of what I'm talking about. So it was a very difficult shot. The animal was running out of the shin, but it was all between 50 and 60 meters of distance, and it was a fast action, but everything went very well. At the beginning I thought to have missed it because I had seen a white flash. There was a little tree, a white tree, so I thought to have caught that tree. But as soon as I get very close to the haunches, I soon realized that that tree was not hit. The color of the white explosion was not due of the terrain, because the African terrain is red. So I thought that it could be only one thing, the white fur of the Impala. So when I arrived to the haunches, I felt some smell of blood or an animal dead. And as a matter of fact, when I saw in some stones some drops of blood, I said I have got it. And when I raised the head, I saw the white belly, and I was very, very happy for that. It's a kind of shoot that we normally took on wild boar drive hunting. So I don't want to say that I'm a very expert on that, but I'm quite good on this hand-off shoot. So I was confident of the firearm, its accuracy, the trigger, and the 30-30 in those scenarios is number one, and that's it. So I was very happy. So tomorrow I will continue to stock wildebeest, and probably, if I have the chance, also for big cow kudu, and I will continue also chasing impalas and blesbok with the scope. And for what it concerns wildebeest and the kudu, the female of kudu, I will try with the red dot. This Sightmark red dot is fantastic, really fantastic, because even if I had the sun completely inside of the dot, I could see very well and I could aim properly. This is very important. The 3 MOA dot is a little bit big when there is a lot of sun, but it's good for end-off shooting. Okay. Another thing, I continue to test the Solitude binocular, the 7x36 HD. It's a fantastic product. I strongly recommend you this binocular, and as soon as I get back home, I will contact Sightmark to be able to test also the other 2 models of this binocular, the 10x42, and I think they have also the 12x50. So I want to test them in Italy because it's a great product. The lenses are real clear, so it was a great experience today with these products, okay? With the Contessa detachable mount, I was able to switch very quickly from one configuration to the other, from scope to red dot and vice versa. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud of these products. So tomorrow I will try to do something better than today. I will push it to the extreme. So now the bride starting. So see you tomorrow for another South African adventure with African Maximum Safaris. there is a lot of blood, so it will be very easy to track it. Okay, it's good blood, so let's go find it. It's heavily wounded e ferito gravemente. There is a lot of blood here. Oh wow, he's there. Eccolo qua. Eccolo qua. Bellissimo. Fantastico. So, very good. Well, Ulrich, was a lot of action this morning.
Yes.
With this wildebeest, blue wildebeest. Okay, the first shot went from the top to, so it took only the last part of the lungs. There was just little part of lungs,
Yes.
and then went to the stomach in the lowest part. So they ran away. So we waited a little bit just to cool down everything, and then we passed to the tracks.
Yes. We found a lot of blood, and some, as you can see, the stomach pieces where the bullet passed through. But luckily we found them quickly. We took another bullet, and then he was down, and it was
And that's
all
it.
over. Yes.
Yeah, for me it's the first time that I use a red dot on a safari. So, and it's not an easy gun carbine to
Yes.
shoot with a red dot, because the trigger pull is very hard. It's not a sniper, a sniper or a bolt action match trigger. So, but everything went very good. I'm really satisfied about everything. So now we will continue the test with the scope. We will see if we can catch up with an Impala or a Blesbok, and then we will finish all the tests.
Yes.
Thank
we'll
you
see what
very much,
happens.
Ulrich.
You're
You
very
were a great man, a great professional hunter. You did a great job on the tracks. It was not easy because a lot of blood and then no blood.
Nothing. Yes.
This is
only-
actually is very, when the stomach is hit, you can find very pools of blood and then
Nothing.
nothing. So
But at least we found him. Everything is over. He's dead, so
we take advantage of our action.
yes.
Thank you very much, Ulrich, and thank you very much for it. Thank you. drop it on its tracks. Very nice. Bello. Adesso dovremmo trovarla dietro questo cumulo, era circa 110 metri. Vediamo un po' dove l'ho presa. Cos'è? 110 yards. So now we should find it very close here. That's our game. Good. Tipico impala di selezione. Sono molto soddisfatto. So, Ulrich, it is always the same story with impala. They are when they are in group, there are eyes, ears and nose everywhere, so it's very difficult to stop them at close distances, like this one.
Yeah, luckily this one there were only 3 of them, and then she didn't see us coming. The other group we followed, the males, being so late in the season, we shot at them a lot, so they see something, they run away and the females go. But luckily we found the 3 of these females. She was the biggest older one, and
yeah, it was a very nice stalking. We came very close to the animal, so we can have a clean shot.
yes.
I waited a lot before shooting because there were a lot of branches between us and the animal, so I wanted to have a clean shot, so I moved it to my right side several times until I had a very clean line of shooting and everything went perfect. So thank you very much, Ulrich.
You're welcome.
Let's continue the test. Dear Wild Hunters friends, welcome back to the conclusions of this video test. I am very satisfied, very happy for what exactly this new adventure, technical adventure, gave me here at the Africa Maximum Safaris in the northwest province of South Africa. Let's start from our Pedersoli Droptine 3030. As I told you before, I have already tested it in Italy, but I wanted to make a new adventure also in South Africa, where the 3030 is quite popular. Here there are more possibilities to use different types of target acquisition in a special way, long high relief scopes and my Sightmark new M2 solar red dot, because you know, here there are a lot more available species of games, some territories that allow the hunter to shoot at very close, medium, long, very long distance of shooting. So in order to test 100% this drop time, I decided to come here in South Africa, and I have chosen these two different optics. The long eye relief scope system is something unusual for me. I'm Italian, I come from Europe, so we don't use them very much. As a matter of fact, in some previous test with the 4570 version of this replica by Pedersoli, I used a special Picatinny rail with that is lateral, is placed here lateral with a conventional scope. For this 30-30 safari, I decided to use the long eye relief scope because I wanted to practice a little bit and verify my eventual skills. So I tested it before in Italy just to take a little bit confidence, and the results were fantastic. You can watch my video for wild boar and roe deer hunting at long distances, I must say. So I strongly recommend you to see that test, to watch that test. But here in Africa it was another story. In order to be able to do this test, I have chosen the Alessandro Contessa quick detachable mount, stainless steel system, so I could switch between the red dot and the scope accordingly to the various habitats and the various distances of shooting. Plus, I have to say one thing. This Droptine by Pedersoli has a fantastic, unbelievable ergonomy that allows you to choose between many types of target acquisition sights or optics. Standard, open sights, peep sight, I say ghost ring, long eye relief scope, conventional scope, red dots, a huge plethora of possibilities depending upon the country, the species of animals you are hunting for. So, and this is possible only with a well-made stock. This is completely adjustable, not only on the vertical side, but also in the horizontal side, depending upon if you decide to use a conventional scope with a special Picatinny rail attachment by Contessa, okay? Different length of pads, so a synthetic, very tough, very tough, I must say indeed, very tough stock, and a very accurate barrel. This is the secret of this Droptine is the quality, the very high quality of his barrel. I have never seen in my life a 30-30 so accurate. It's a quite accurate caliber, but with this barrel it's a very accurate, even with commercial ammunition. In my case, I decided to test a reloaded ammo with the Baschieri&Pellagri powder, because we wanted to test this caliber in Africa, so we decided to give it a try with some experimentation, and I must say that the results, as you have seen, with two very big animals, you know, here in Africa the wild beasts are considered poor man's buffaloes, because they are very tough. So if you make the comparison, caliber and toughness of the animal is like, if with a 30-30 on a wild beast, it's like shooting with a 375 on a buffalo. It's the same thing. So I was very impressed also of the trigger. This Pedersoli has a unusual trigger for a lever action. It's very crisp, very clear, not too tough, okay? So you can aim and squeeze the trigger with more comfort if you compare with other 30-30 trigger system on the market since more than 100 years now, okay? Let's talk now about this red dot by Sightmark. The M2 Solar is a mil-spec red dot. Is the series mini shot. I have used it with this detachable mount. It's very practical because with this solar cell your dot is always available. It has very fine and accurate system of zeroing with these two mini turrets. Very nice. They made a great job, I must say. The quality of the lenses is superb. They have some special treatments of the lenses, so even if you have the sun on top of your eyes, in Africa when the sun is going down it can be terrible for scopes and red dots, but these lenses made a great job. And especially for what it concerns the resistors, that it has an automatic system in order to balance the enlightenment, the level of intensity of the red dot comparing, okay, with the light conditions in which you are hunting. It is, and this is a system that allows you to hunt and to aim and to make a target acquisition good, very good, I must say, okay? So this is a red dot that you can use not only obviously on rifles such as this Pedersoli, but also with the semi-automatic rifle. You can use in different kind of, even with some special Contessa detachable mount, even on smoothbore guns, okay, slug guns or rib-barreled smoothbore guns for long-range shooting for ducks or geese. So it's very useful. It's a very nice product, very robust, very tough, sturdy. Okay. Last but not least, this special binocular by Sightmark is the Solitude HD series, so with high definition lenses. This model is the 7x36 millimeter. It is a standard binocular for stalking animals. Okay, it's very light, very compact, great quality of the lens. Is very tough, and I must say that for the price, for his tag price, the quality is very high, very high. I hope in the future to be able to test a Solitude binocular HD with the rangefinder inside. I hope, because this series is well made, so in order to stalk animals, especially when you are facing long distances, it's very useful to have a rangefinder. But anyway, this is made a great job. This series also includes a 10x42 and a 1250. So for every kind of and techniques of hunting, you will find the Solitude for you. Okay, so now no more talking. I must say thank you very much to all of you. I must thank a lot my sponsors, because made this wonderful test possible. And so thank you very much. I must thanks to the Africa Maximum Safaris Lodge Jacques, Christy, and my PH, Ulrich. They were fantastic. They made me happy here, well fed, okay, and a great lodge at a very good price. Okay, see you on the next safari.